A very good evening and welcome you all to Jfsc, the Dutch Premier League. And today's match, the Dbis strikers taking on the Jns Toros. The first ball, and that's been dropped. It was been straight in the hands there at the mid-off, but that's been dropped. The opportunity early on there by Shamin has been dropped. Shivkumar could have been walked back on a golden duck. Shamin back. This time he plays along the ground, straight towards the mid-off. A fun banter there between the bowler and the fielder there. This time he has played that in the gap. The ball's running, the fielder is chased. Oh, that's a beautiful stop there. Good use of feet there by the fielder. And he stops a boundary there. So just 2 runs. Or this time in the air. This time it's taken. Shamin strikes in the very first over and Shivkumar has to depart. Again a fuller delivery, slightly outside off. He went for that big one, gets the outside edge and straight into the hands of the fielder there at the point. And the first wicket falls for the Dbis strikers, and Shamin would be delighted as he gets his man and he has the last laugh. Could have been out on the very first ball of the match, but he's out on the fourth ball. A good catch there by the fielder standing on the point. Manish, the new batter, walks in the middle for the Dbi strikers. That was an excellent delivery there. Just a fuller delivery this time. And trying to go for the bigger one, but didn't timed, gets the edge straight into the hands. First wicket, Shamin to Manish, the first ball. Oh, he's played that in the gap. He's timed that beautifully. And that races towards the boundary line. A beautiful shot coming from the bat of Manish. Straight away, he's off the mark with that flying 4. A beautiful cover drive. It was an overpitch delivery there from Shamin. And it had written 4 all over when it was hit there by Manish. Oh, that's a really good delivery. Gets the edge. And that will be the completion of the first over. So just 6 runs of the first over and a wicket fallen for the Dbis strikers. Shobin, the new bowler, into the attack for the Jns Toros. And Vishal will be on strike to face his first ball. We could see that first ball, a play and a miss. Oh, as he got the edge. The bowler did celebrate, but there was no reaction there from the umpire. So play and a miss. A good start there from Shobin. A length delivery there, slightly outside of making Vishal to play that for a drive, and in that he missed it completely. Shobin to Vishal. Second ball. Again, keeping it away, tempting the batter to come and to play that big drive. He's keeping the ball away from the batter. It's a good plan there by Shobin. Shobin with the third ball. Again, excellent. He's keeping that length delivery, keeping it away from the batter. That's the third miss in a row. And now the pressure is back on Vishal now. That's a really good start to the over for the Taurus and for Shobin. And now we could see the short fine. The short fine leg fielder is now moved to the short third man. Oh, that's edge. Oh no. Looked like there was some sound there. Might be of the bat. It did just excite me. But that's really good bowling from Shobin. Four dot deliveries on Trot. That's been a really good bowling. He's sticking to his line and length. Shobin. Oh, this time he gets it just slightly fuller, but there's a fielder standing on mid off, and Vishal is off the mark with that single. Just misses his length, gets it quite fuller there, and Vishal drives it comfortably for a single, and he's off the mark. And Manish will be back on strike now. So just a single of so far in the over with a ball to go. So let's see what's in for Manish. Oh, he goes way outside of, and that will be a wide, the first extra of the match. That was way too wide. That's been a really good start by the JNS, getting the wicket on the very first over. Now just 2 runs off the over so far. Oh, that's a play and a miss. And that will be the completion of the second over. And the Dbis strikers score is 8 runs at a loss of 1 wicket. Shamin back into the attack. Again, a good work there by the fielder. That will be just a single to start off the over. And Manish will be back on strike. Shamin to Manish. Oh, oh, that's a no ball given as the umpire signals, and that will be a free hit. He might have overstepped there. Yes, as the umpire shows, he have just stepped out that line. Oh, dances down the ground, and that goes way long over the fielder. He just watched it go over his head for a maximum. That's a some shot from Manish. That was a cracking shot. Just a no. It was a length delivery, but Manish did took the advantage of free hit. He just stepped out and just tongues it over the bowler and the fielder's head for a maximum, getting the full use of that free hit. But that was a beautiful six down the ground from Manish. A good comeback there by Shamin. Again, keeping it his line and length tight there. Shamin with the fourth ball. Oh, hits it. There's a fielder. Oh, misfield. Misfield, and that will be a welcome boundary there for the DBI strikers and for Manish too. It wasn't timed that well, and there was a fielder too. A slight fumble there with the fielder standing on the long off, and the batter gets the boundary. It's turning out to be a really expensive over and a really expensive over for the Jns Toros. A no ball, then a free hit onto that six, a four, and a run. So it's turning out to be a good over for the DBI strikers. 12 runs already of this over so far with a ball to go. Shamin did or just cut away nicely in the gap. There might be, yes, there's a fielder in the deep, and that might be just a single to end the over. So 13 runs coming off that over after the completion of 3 overs. The DBI striker's score is 21 runs at a loss of 1 wicket. Shobin back into the attack for his second over. Manish will be on strike. Shobin with the first ball. Or down the ground, beats the batter, beats the wicketkeeper, and that will be a boundary. Who is it off the bat? Yes, it is off the bat. Just a tickle, slight tickle, as it was sliding down the leg, might be got just a tickle onto that bat and would have raced down for a boundary there. So a boundary to start the over, and Manish is playing on 19 of just 10. Oh, he's played that straight. Again a misfield there, but will be just a single. So that brings Vishal on strike now. He hasn't got many balls to face. He's just faced 6 balls and 2 runs on the board for him. And he'll be on strike now. Shobin to Vishal. Oh, that's in the air. Oh, just falls short of the fielder, but an excellent effort by the fielder. Just diving forward to take that low catch and just bouncing in front of that fielder. It was an difficult catch there, but a good effort there from the fielder. Full commitment for that catch. Vishal survives, but that will be single, and that brings Manish back on strike. Oh, just over that fielder onto the offside. A slightly shorter delivery and trying to cut that one. Didn't time that well, but well enough to get over the fielder head. And that will be another boundary in the over. So 2 boundaries already in this over. So 10 runs of in the over so far. Still 2 more deliveries left. Shobin with the 5th ball. Again, just opens the face of the bat, but this time the fielder might get hold on to the ball, and that will be a dot ball. Just opens the face onto the last moment. Still 10 runs of this over so far. The run rate they're going at is 8.09, which is quite good. After that good start from the Toros, they've made a good comeback. Oh, again in played, but that might slow down as it got the hands of the fielder. It might not reach the boundary, but they might get couple of runs there. But it has been a very sloppy fielding by the Toros, dropping the catch onto the very first ball, then some fumble there, and now again having some conversations there. And that also completed the 4th over, and the Dbis striker's score is 33 runs at the loss of 1 wicket. So we have to see, is Shamin going to bowl his 3rd over, or is someone new bowler come into the attack now? Oh yes, Karan, the new bowler into the attack for the Jns Toros. Vishal will face the first ball from Karan. He's yet to get some balls there. Yeah, he's been off the strike, just enjoying. He's played 7 and scored 3. Karan with his first ball. Oh, in the air, just over the fielder. The fielder was looking for the ball, but it wasn't timed that well. Might get just couple of runs there. Yes, he did get enough onto the bat to clear that infield. Current to Vishal with his second ball. Oh, that's straight. The bowler might have got the hand on the ball, but it was a very difficult one. It's very difficult to take those catches when the bowler is on to the follow through. But he did a good job to get the hands on the one. He did slow down the ball, but there was a fielder standing at mid off, and that's a dot ball. So 2 runs of the first ball and now a dot. Karan with his third ball of the over, or this time straight into that block hole. Might be just a single. Oh, could have been some chance there. Vishal could have been gone. Direct hit, and Vishal could have been back to the pavilion. But good running between the wickets by Vishal and Manish. So 3 runs of the first 3 balls in the over so far. Manish back on strike now. Or just again opens the face of the bat. Might get just a single. Vishal back on strike now. Current to bowl his fifth ball of the over. This time length delivery. Vishal did went on the back foot to play that one. Again a dot ball. So just 4 runs off the over so far with the ball left. It's been a good start by Karan for his spell. Still a ball left. Karan with his last ball of the over was sliding down the leg, beats the keeper, but might have got some body part on him. Oh, that's over. Oh, well, a leg by given by the umpire after the completion of the 5 overs. Dbis striker score is 38 runs at the loss of 1 wicket. And we are back after that short delay. And the score right now is Dbis strikers. Score is after the completion of 5 overs, 38 runs at the loss of 1 wicket, and Kevur, the new bowler, into the attack for the Jns Toros. Kevur with his first ball to Vishal. Oh, that's played onto the leg side. Will be just a single. That wasn't timed that well, but we'll get a single of that ball. Manish on strike now. He's playing on 27 of 15. He's striking the ball quite well. Kehur to Manish. Again, just opens the face of the bat towards that third man direction and will get a single. That brings Vishal back on strike. So Kehur is keeping his line and length quite tight there, bowling into the stumps line, not giving any width out there. Again, this time just playing it onto the leg side. It hasn't been timed that well, might not reach towards the boundary, just stopping before that boundary rope. Might get a couple of runs here. Yes, they have got 2 runs of this one. The score is 42 at the moment. The current run rate is 7.64. Oh, he's played that straight down the ground, but there's a fielder, might just get a single. So now they are rotating the strike. So 5 runs of the over so far. 2 more deliveries left in this over. Oh, that was a really good delivery. Straight up. A slightly quicker there from Keur. He isn't giving any time there for the batter to time that one. But he's quite quick. Oh, that's been smacked over the bowler's head, and that will go all the way towards the boundary line. It was a pitch stop delivery there. He had to just clear that infield, and he did that effortlessly and gets the boundary onto the last ball. Gets the 10 runs of this over after the completion of 6 overs. Dbis strikers scores 48 runs at a loss of 1 wicket. Karan back into the attack for his second over. That was a really good way to end that last over. Getting the boundary onto the last ball from Vishal. Manish on strike now. Karan, oh, straight up into the stump line. A dot ball to start the over. Karan with his second ball. Oh, that was an excellent delivery. That was quicker. That was much faster than the batter expected, and it beats and surprises the batter. It beats the outside edge of the batter. But that was really quick and a good one. Oh, gets the edge. But there's a fielder standing on the third man boundary. Might be just a single. So again a quicker delivery gets the edge and the ball just goes towards the third man. Current to Vishal now. Or just cuts it. And will be just a single. And with that single, the Dbis strikers brings up the 50 in 6.4 overs at the loss of 1 wicket. And the current run rate is 7.50, which is quite good at the moment. They're rotating the strike quite well. Current with the fifth ball again just opens the face of the bat on the very last moment, and that will be just a single. So just 3 runs of the over so far, and with the ball left, Karan has been superb in this over. That's driven beautifully, beats the fielder inside the circle, but there's a fielder standing on the boundary rope, will get that ball. So a single to win the over. After the completion of the 7th over, the Dbis striker score is 52 runs at the loss of 1 wicket. Gurmeet, the new bowler, into the attack for the Jns Toros. Vishal will be on strike to face the first ball from Gurmeet. And he's left arm orthodox. So spin continues. And just a tickle onto the leg side will get a single, and that will get back Manish on strike. Manish is playing on 31 of 21. He's been quite good and striking it quite well. He's played that straight towards the long off. Will be just a single. The rotation of strike bin has been quite well by both the batters. They're rotating the strike quite well. Not many dot balls are conceded by them. This time slightly keeping away from the batter. Had to reach for that one. So that will be a dot ball. So 2 runs of the first 3 balls of Gurmeet's over. That's played straight And that will go all the way towards the boundary line. That's a beautiful looking shot from Vishal this time. It was an over pitch delivery and he timed that one beautifully. This one was purely timed and it beat it the bat bowler too. It wasn't hit that hard, but we'll get a boundary nonetheless. So 6 runs off the over so far now. This time a slightly flighted delivery from Gurmeet will get a single. So Manish will face the last ball of the over of Gurmeet. Oh, there's a strong appeal. Might be going down the leg, yes. The umpire did say it's going down the leg there. Again, a flighted delivery. Trying to go for that sweep shot. Missed onto it completely. A strong appeal there from the wicketkeeper and the bowler, but the umpire said it was going down the leg, and that also concludes the 8th over. And the Dbis strikers score is 59 runs at the loss of 1 wicket. So just 7 runs coming off that Gurmeet's over. We're heading into the 9th over now. And now they are trying to keep the strikers under the run rate of 7 and 7 point, yes, 7. It's been quite doing the job for them. Current back into the attack for his third over. Again, a quicker delivery. Just, oh, is that a wicket? Oh, no, it isn't. A slight miscommunication there from by the between the batters could have been costed them. It was a quick throw from the fielder, but the batter did make it into the crease timely. A dot ball to start. Oh, he's much quicker. He's too good. And this time they'll get a single. That brings Manish on strike now. So 60 runs on the board for the Dbis strikers. Oh, they are appealing. And the batter has walked off. Slight nickel onto that one. He nicks it and the bat and they get a wicket and Karan gets the wicket. A well deserved wicket and a well earned wicket for Karan. Just a slight like a pin it was onto that bat, like a feather. The nick onto the bat and they get a wicket. And Karan strikes. He gets a wicket and the DBI strikers lose a wicket and Manish has to walk back. He was looking quite good there. But last from the last two overs, Karan was all over him. He was bowling all the quicker ones. He was getting the edges. But this time he gets the edge straight back into the keeper's hands. Mehul, the new batter, walks in for the Dbis strikers. So just a single and a wicket and a dot ball. So it's been a good over so far for the Jns Toros. Karan, that's going, but might not go all the way towards the boundary line. Oh, he did get some batter onto that one. Had just tickled down the leg. So 2 runs and a wicket in the over so far. Vishal back on strike now. Oh, he's pulled away. Didn't time that well. Might be another dot delivery. Yes, it is a dot delivery. Oh, this is turning out to be an excellent over by Karan. Just 2 runs and a wicket. Karan with his last ball of this over. Oh, that's been cut away nicely. This time in the gap. There's a fielder standing in the deep. Might be just a single. Yeah, just a single to end the over. So after the completion of the 9 overs, Dbis strikers score is 62 runs at a loss of 2 wickets. Gurmeet back into the attack for his second over. Will be on strike. Oh, that's the edge in the air. Oh, just falls into that no man's land. And now Gurmeet is getting slight turn there as he gets the edge. It was in the air for a couple of times, but falls in no man's land and will get a single. That brings Mehul back on strike now. And Mehul will face the first ball off the back foot. And that will be another single. Gurmeet again giving that flighted delivery, bowling it much fuller. Just teasing the batter to play that big shot. So just 2 runs off the first three. That's in the air. Oh, that's a good stop there from the fielder. Excellent effort. Had to came run and just gets the hands and stops it, and just a single saves 3 runs for the team. That's a really good job from the fielder standing at the long on. This time driven straight towards the fielder. Again a dot ball. Oh, they have taken a single, so good running between the wickets. Just 4 runs off the over so far, with the ball left now. And that will be a single to end the over. So after the completion of 10 overs, Dbis striker score is 67 runs at the loss of 2 wickets, and it might be the time for drinks. We will be right back after that short drinks break. Hello and welcome back after that short drinks break. We head into the last 10 overs of the first innings. Don, the new bowler, into the attack. for the Jns Toros. Vishal is playing on 27 of 30 and Mehul has just joined him. He's playing on 3 of 3. Don with his first ball. That will be a wide straight up. The extra runs after that drinks break. It's been a quite a good bowling effort from the Jns Toros. They've kept the Dbis batters quite for a long time now. Just 70 runs off the first 69 runs. We're halfway through in the game. That's been swept away onto the leg side. There's a fielder. Will be just a single. 70 runs on the board for the Dbis strikers. Don with the third ball. That's cut away. Will be another single. So the singles and doubles are coming quite consistently at the moment for the Dbis strikers. So 4 runs of the over so far. That was a really good delivery. Kept it away from the batter. Made the batter to play that one to go for that big drive and missed onto it. Hit the edge. One bounce into the fielder's hand. Missed. Did he miss that stumping for the run out? The batter already made it into the crease. But an excellent bowling effort. This time the edge just falling short and then one bounce into the hands of that short third man fielder. That's played straight. And that will be another single. So 6 runs coming off this over after the completion of 11 overs. The Dbis striker score is 73 runs and the loss of 2 wickets. Gurmeet back into the attack for his third over straight up. And that's a wicket. A nonchalant kind of a celebration there from Gurmeet straight up in the hands of him. And Vishal will walk back after his well made cameo. Gurmeet strikes on the very first ball of his third over. It was pitched up straight into the hands of the Gurmeet and he took it brilliantly. And Vishal played a brilliant innings but has to walk back. So now we have two new batters at the crease. Prathamesh has just joined in now. Mehul is playing off 5 of the 6, and Prathamesh is out in the middle for the DBS strikers now. And he'll face the first ball from Gurmeet. Oh, that's way high in the air. The fielder was standing quite ahead there, and that will be one bounce into the boundary rope. It did got hands on to the ball, but didn't able to get the hold on to the ball, and then one bounce into the boundary rope. So Prathamesh is off to a flying start. That was a flighted delivery there from Gurmeet just to tease Prathamesh there, but he did make full use of that one. He got for the big one and gets the boundary onto the very first ball. So 4 runs and a wicket and a dot ball in the over so far. Oh, that's again played high in the air. Has it gone the distance? Oh no, it hasn't. It has the fielder present there, and another wicket falls. And Prathamesh this time falls into the trap of the Gurmeet, which he set perfectly for him. That was taken brilliantly onto the boundary rope there. Again, a flighted delivery there from Gurmeet. Prathamesh goes for the big one, fails to connect, then gets the distance, gets the height, but didn't get the distance, and straight up into the hands of the fielder onto the boundary rope. Another wicket falls, so a double wicket in the over. Gaurang walks in the middle for the Dbis strikers. So 2 wickets in the over so far and a boundary. Still 2 more deliveries left. Gaurang will be on strike to face his first ball. Gaurang to face his first ball. Gurmeet with still 2 balls left in this over. First ball for Gaurang, that's played on to the leg side, and he will be off the mark with a single. Mehul back on strike. He's been just a spectator in this over. So far he gets the last ball. Oh, the edge! Did he got the edge onto that one? Was there a missed opportunity? From this body language, looks like so. But nonetheless, it was a dot ball to end the over. So it was a beautiful over from Gurmeet. Gets 2 wickets, just gives 5 runs. So after the completion of 12 overs, DBIS striker score is 78 runs at the loss of 4 wickets. A Shank, the new bowler, into the attack for the Jns Toros, and he starts off with a dot ball. Gaurang is on strike. This time he cuts it. A slight fumble there from the fielder. Standing on the point will be a single. Again, a slight miscommunication there from between the batters, and it's again a dot ball. So just a single coming off this over so far. Still two more deliveries left. Mehul is playing on 5 of 9 balls. Oh, that's a play and a miss. Ashank is bowling quite well. Still a ball to go. Or this time he just that will be a wide and a single too. Gaurang back on strike. Ashank to bowl the last ball of his over. And that will be a single to end the over. So just 4 runs coming off this over. And after the completion of 13 overs, Dbis striker score is 82 runs at the loss of 4 wickets. Gurmeet back into the attack for his 4th and the final over. After the successful last over, getting 2 wickets in that last over, he's back into the attack. So 2 singles off his first 2 balls. There's some conversation between the wicketkeeper and the bowler. Gurmeet to bowl his 3rd ball. Again a flighted delivery straight up as it got the fielders. Oh, that's 6. That's gone all the way for a maximum. Oh, it's gone all the way for a maximum. It was a flighted delivery and he hits it quite well, straight down the ground. Just nudges it onto the leg side, gets the single. Nine runs off the over so far. This is turning out to be a good over for. Played it onto the leg side. There's a fielder. Will be another single. The score moves to 92. Gaurang will face the last ball of the Gurmeet spell. And that's a way to end your spell and over. Knocks Gaurang off, gets the bails off, gets the wicket on the very last ball of his spell and over, and Gaurang has to depart. So he completes his spell of 4 overs. Gurmeet 27 runs and gets 3 wickets. And it also concludes the 14th over, and the Dbis striker's score is 92 runs at the loss of 5 wickets. Don back into the attack for his second over. Alistair, the new batter, has just walked in for the Dbis strikers. So a dot ball to start the over for Don. Mehul is playing on 7 of 13. Again cut away. This time he'll get the single, and that brings Alistair on strike. He'll face his first ball from Don. Oh, that's cut away. A good fielding there at the point. And Alistair is off the mark with a single on his very second ball. We are into the 15th over. The score is 94 runs at the loss of 5 wickets. It's been a good bowling performance so far from the Jns Toros. Again a good delivery, but will get a single as the bowler fails to stop that one. Don with his last ball. A player miss. So after the completion of 15 overs, Dbis striker score is 95 runs at the loss of 5 wickets, and we also head into the last 5 overs of this first innings. So last 5 overs, how many runs can the Dbis strikers can add to the total? Ashank is back into the attack for his second over. Mehul is playing on 9 of 15 balls and Alistair is playing on 1 of 3. And now they need to accelerate. A word I call accelerate. Has it gone the distance? No, it hasn't. It falls in no man's land. But they might get a couple of runs there. The word I say accelerate, and straight up Mehul did accelerate. He got just a single coming off that one, and that's a wide called by the umpire. Alistair on strike, or straight up into the bowlers. Did he drop that one? Cause that came quick one. Will get a single. Mehul, that brings Mehul back on strike. He did went for that big shot, but didn't go all the way. It just falls short there. Again, a flighted delivery, just driven on the offside, gets the single. Oh, the thick edge. The ball just races towards the boundary line, and that also brings the 100-run mark on the board for the Dbis strikers with that boundary. But not in the way they wanted, but as far as runs are coming, they won't mind right now. So 103 on the board for the Dbis strikers. Still 2 more deliveries left in this over. Alistair gets his first boundary. Oh, that's straight up. Didn't get the distance that it needs. One bounce into the fielders and gets the single. Oh, that's driven beautifully, but might be just a single to end the over. Oh, An overthrow run. The keeper makes a fumble and they get an extra run there. So after the completion of 16 overs, Dbis strikers score is 106 runs on the board at the loss of 5 wickets. So Don is back into the attack for his third over and 2 runs of his first ball. Straight up good running between the wickets. Another single. Oh, that's driven, but gets straight into the hands of the fielder there. Another single. So 4 runs of the first 3 balls. 110 runs on the board for the Dbis strikers. Oh, that's a really good delivery. A dot this time. Still 2 more deliveries left in this over. Oh, that's high in the air. Has it got the distance? No, it hasn't. Couple of bounces and then in the hands of the fielder will get a single. Still a ball left in this over. Just 5 runs coming off this over so far. With the ball left, Mehul on strike. He's playing on 14 of 19. He does need to accelerate from here now. Oh! He goes for the big one. You miss, I hit situation, says Don. And he cleans up Mehul. Another wicket falls for the Dbis strikers, and Mehul has to walk back this time. Straight up delivery. Goes for that cross shot. Missed onto it completely. And straight onto the stumps. So the wicket falls for Mehul. Mehul departs. Don strikes. And it also completes the over. So after the completion of 17 over, Dbis strikers score is 111 runs on the board at the loss of 6 wickets. And we also head into the last 3 overs of this innings. Just 111 runs on the board. how many more runs they can add to the total will be interesting to see from this last 3 overs. So Karan is back into the attack for his fourth and the final over. He's been quite brilliant with his bowling. Just 11 runs of the first 3 overs and a wicket, and he's back with his fourth. Just a single to start off the over. Darshan, the new batter, in the middle for the Dbis strikers, will face the first ball of Karan, and that will be a wide as it goes down the leg. So one more runs added to that score tally of the Dbis strikers. A play and a miss straight up. At this point, you cannot afford to concede dot balls because you are already into the last 3 overs. Just 113 runs on the board. You need to rotate the strike or you need to get something on the bat. Another play and a miss. That's an excellent delivery there from Karan. He's been superb. Just 13 runs given and a wicket. That's another dot ball. Just 2 runs of the over so far. One of a single and one the extra. 3 back-to-back dot balls. Darshan is yet to open his account. This time played into the gap, gets the ball onto the bat, gets the single, and that brings a Leicester on strike now. But he needs to get a single of this ball to get onto the strike for the next over. So Darshan is off the mark with a single on his very fourth delivery. Alistair on strike now. Will face Karan or just opens the face, gets the single. Oh, and Alistair will keep the strike for the next over. He gets the single, and that also concludes the over. So after the completion of 18 overs, Dbis striker scores 115 runs at the loss of 6 wickets. He's played that in the gap, and they get couple of runs there, and they have managed to get back to the crease timely. So good running between the wickets there. Alistair keeps the strike as he gets that second run done with his second ball. He's played straight towards the long on. This time it will be just a single. And that will bring Darshan on strike now. So yes, Alistair is having some chat there with Darshan. He might be saying just take a single and give back the strike. Oh, in the air, straight into the hands of the fielder at the point, and the wickets fallen for the Dbis strikers, and Darshan has to depart. He scores just a single of the 5 deliveries he faced, and Don gets another wicket. He's he's also turning out to be his great spell. He's into his fourth over, just given 17 runs, and he's taken his second wicket now. Just 118 runs on the board for the Dbis strikers. This has been a brilliant bowling performance from the Jns Toros. Still a single 1 over left. Vivek, the new batter, walks in for the Dbis strikers, and he will be on strike. So he might just get a single and give the strike back to Alistair. Yes, it might be a leg by. Yes, it is a leg by. Somehow gets a run there and brings the Alistair back on strike. He's on strike now. Still 2 more deliveries left in this over. 4 runs of the over so far. Alistair on strike. That will be a single. Or is played straight back to the bowler. That will be another dot. So there's still a ball left, and now. Oh, that's the end of the over. So after the completion of 19 overs, Dbis strikers score is 120 runs at the loss of 7 wickets, and a brilliant spell by Don. Four overs, 18 runs, 2 wickets comes to an end. And we head into the last over of this innings. Ashank will bowl the last over. He's bowled 2 overs, given 15 runs, 120 runs on the board for the Dbis strikers. How many more can they add to the total would be a bonus for them when they come out to defend it. So Ashank to bowl the first ball of the last over. That's a play and a miss. Straight up. He's bowling it quite outside off, and the batter did follow the ball. He did went out to play that one, but didn't connect it. Oh, that's another dot ball. Beautiful delivery again. This time the ball did stay slow. So back to back dot balls. Ashang with 2 dot balls to start off the over. Oh, that's in the air. Has it got the distance? No, it hasn't. Couple of bounces and then into the fielder's hand. Just a single that brings Vivek on strike. He's yet to open his account. He's faced 2 balls. A flighted delivery missed. Keeper misses it too. Might get a freebie, a single there. That will be a biased run. Keeper needs to be more careful there. Gets another freebie. Oh, yes, he connected well. Again, a one bounce into the hands of the fielder. Again, a single. 123 runs on the board. And this will be a last ball. And Vivek will be on strike to face this last ball of the innings. And that will be a dot ball to end the over. So after the completion of 20 overs, the Dbis strikers score is 123 runs at a loss of 7 wickets. That's been a brilliant bowling performance from the Jns Toros. They have managed to restrict the Dbis strikers under 130. They have just scored 123 runs. And the Jns Toros need 124 runs to win when they come out to bat. And we will be back after the short innings break. Till then, stay tuned.
Mumbai, are you ready? The city's biggest amateur cricket showdown is here. Jolly Friends Sports Club proudly presents Amateur Premier League Season 1. Whether you're a batter with fire in your eyes, a bowler with magic in your wrists, or an all-rounder ready to own the pitch, this is your chance to shine under the spotlight. 8 teams, 8 owners. It's time for the real auction. Teams will be built, friendships will be tested, and champions will rise. From smashing sixes to strategic bids, it's time to witness Mumbai's finest amateur players go under the hammer. Get ready for the most thrilling, enthralling, unpredictable, and action-packed tournament of the year. Amateur Premier League Season 1. Mumbai, are you ready? The city's biggest amateur cricket showdown is here. Jolly Friends Sports Club proudly presents Amateur Premier League Season 1. Whether you're a batter with fire in your eyes, a bowler with magic in your wrists, or an all-rounder ready to own the pitch, this is your chance to shine under the spotlight. 8 teams, 8 owners. It's time for the real auction. Teams will be built, friendships will be tested, and champions will rise. From smashing sixes to strategic bids, it's time to witness Mumbai's finest amateur players go under the hammer. Get ready for the most thrilling, enthralling, unpredictable, and action-packed tournament of the year. Amateur Premier League Season 1.